Welcome everyone to Story Trading Pre-Market Prep. Trying to do this every morning. Let me share my iPhone screen. Let's see if this works. Should be working. All right, hopefully that's working for everybody. So, confirm that's working. All right. Apologize for the technical issues while we check on this. Let me see. Says I'm screen sharing. Yep. Okay, great. We're on. All right. So I'm going to try to do this every morning. Hopefully our software is going to get a little better. Having an issue with using our better streaming software streaming this. But in any case, every morning we're going to go through this. First, quick look at the QQQ. Personally, I think this is pretty bullish. Obviously, the 50 DMA is resistance. So I did get into SQQQ calls a little bit on Friday. But that's not much of a pullback. And let's look at the SPY. The SPY is trying to touch the 200 DMA after such a big move, only down 0.07%. So I'm actually still kind of bullish on this. I think there's a chance the Qs can hit that 200 DMA 369. And if not, maybe the most we get is the SPY hitting a couple of dollars higher and then maybe a pullback. But look at the sky blue above this. I think the risk is to the upside. So I'm going to be very careful. And also, if you look at other key stocks like Tesla, here's one. Look at the sky blue above the 50 DMA, and in pre-market, it is above that. So a pretty dangerous place, I think, to be short. So we're looking at USO. That's an important one to look at. It's up $3 here, 3.5%. That impacts the energy stocks, including uranium stocks. Gold, less bullish on, just being a little cautious. I did reduce my hedge significantly on this because it's below the 20 DMA. And there's some arguments that the real rates could be getting less negative with this interest rate increase recently, and that might not be good for gold. So in any case, got a bunch of stocks here. Actually, let me just jump first to Mosaic because I've been talking about this for a while. This is one of our Russia war idea picks because of potash. Had IPI, we had Mosaic. I've been so bullish about this. I've been saying last week I said it's going to break 62, and this week it'll break 65. It looks like it's going there. So I'm actually heavy on calls. I also have common shares in my IRA. So great morning over here. What was the high over here? 63.44. Over here, 64.71. That little candle over there. So, but this looks like a nice little shallow cup and handle to me. Nice weekly chart. So very bullish on Mosaic. Lockheed Martin, another one, is in my IRA. I thought this had too much of a pullback back here, so I got in, and we'll see how that goes on Lockheed Martin. It's flirting with getting back above the 20 DMA, so we'll watch that. Last night on our show, we had Vegas, and we're looking at money flow picks. One of them was Tesla, one was Lockheed Martin, another one was Honeywell. Had an incredible close last week, down a little bit this morning, but you can see the 50 DMA is here. There's so many charts like this at major DMAs that I either broke on Friday, breaking this morning, and then you got a big move to the next major DMA. So look out for that. CLF was chosen as a trade of the week pick last week by a member of our community. Vegas actually did mention there's strong money flow on that, and you can see this is basically at a 52-week high. Quickly, that is an iron ore company, earnings per share 5, PE 5. This morning they had news that they're paying off some of their debt here, $677 million worth, indicating they have high cash flow and they're trying to get to a position to pay off all their debt and have a lower interest payment. So this looks potentially very interesting. Here's another one, great pick by someone in our community last night, LICF, lithium mines. And you see with Tesla going up right now and possibly breaking that 50-day. Let's look at this again. This is a barometer for the whole EV sector, which may have a tailwind because of high oil prices. So breaking above the 50 DMA, you can see all the EV stocks possibly run, and that could include this lithium stock, beautiful above the 50 DMA here, sky blue. Another one that might impact is air, not at the top of my list. Actually, let's look it up real quickly. But but any EV stocks, I think, maybe taking the lead from Tesla, has 3 major moving averages above it. Air, so not as good as LICF. May need a catalyst to break above it. But if Tesla just like goes to 1,000, it may drag everything up with it. There's another EV name here that got crushed because of earnings the other day. So this might be set for a bounce back, especially if Tesla does great. CCJ was my pick. This is a uranium pick, right, for the energy sector. So looks like it wants to break out to a 52-week high. You can also play this with DNN, which is a story trading VIP pick, and you can see it's having a decent morning over here. Chart not as good. CCJ is really the leader, the largest market cap player, I believe, in the uranium sector. So keep your eyes on that. SEAC, you should all know this from the multiple presentations we've had at story trading on this, being bought out for $2, 50 cents catch, 150 notes. The deal did not close yet. They're waiting for SEC approval, a board vote, and Triller has to close on $250 million in financing. So there's some questions there, but this got a huge social media pump, getting a lot of posts now because it's on the radars of a lot of big, huge traders since last week. You can see there 110 to 140. My plan is to dump most of my position around 170. I'm not going to wait for the $2 buyout because of some risks there, especially with these potentially illiquid notes that you have to hold for 1 year for 75% of that $2 buyout. So like 170 is about my target on SEAC. SMSI you all know about. I got back into the stock, starting to build a position at 299. I was averaging up since then last week. Everyone knows they have a launch coming up with T-Mobile soon. This is your resistance right here at about 370. I think it could reach there without a news catalyst. Maybe the launch of the product this week or today or very soon, even without a PR, could prompt it to get to 370. That's what I'm going to look at. POWW, man, this is like a triple top. I like this company because it's a good PE. 19, but it's a hot sector, ammunition. They're also got a big sentiment tailwind because they're providing some free ammunition to Ukraine. So can it break out of this double top right here? It's above the 50 DMA, a 2050 bullish cross. If it breaks out, maybe 550, eventually the 200 DMA. So I'm going to be watching for that. I did add a position to that on Friday. Mentioned birds. Oxy, oil is up. This is one Warren Buffett's getting into. Nice morning because oil is gapping up. And I got some call options on that. And all right, so that's all I got for this morning. Lots of great things to look at. I'm really focused on MOS, CCJ. LICF looks interesting. Uh-oh, look, did that already start trading? I thought that was a pink sheet. So someone has access to LICF. Maybe interactive brokers, but most people don't. Very small size. That's something to look at. I just love that chart and the sentiment from Tesla. All right, guys, have a great day. This link is available only VIP members, and then we may publish it later on a delay. All right, so please do not share this link outside of our VIP community throughout the day. Thank you, everyone.